Alright, what's up guys? So we're taking a look today at another 30 minutes missions option set here. This is option backpack 1, and as you can see, it's this really cool kind of like flight type backpack here, but different from the flight type included with the Alto flight type. This is option set 11. As we can see here, it is for use on the Alto, it looks like there, but I'm sure you can probably use this on the Porta Nova as well, but I'm sure it's probably able to be used on both the kits there without too much issue. So it's just the parts for the backpack here. You can see you got the wings, you got those like thruster bit pods like under there, sort of like the Ailstrike Gundam in its kind of general look of that, and then also some open hands. So this gives you some different open hands that you can use with your kits instead of just the regular standard holding hands, which is all the normal kits come with. Alright, let's get this opened up. On the back side of the sort of manual, I guess it's called a manual, I guess you can call it that. It's just said that you can equip this onto the back of the unit, of course, and just a couple of different options it's showing you here with just the regular Alto and with the Alto with the Commander equipment on there as well. So, of course, you got all that. You do have your parts list down here. That's pretty simple, straightforward. Once again, this is just simple construction for just a few parts that are included with this, and then how to switch out the hands, of course, as well. Nothing really too complicated about that. For the runners here, they're both going to be in gray, and we got runner A1 and OPBP. Option backpack, I guess, is the, so you got some nice detail on the backpack parts and the open hands here. And then OPBP runner A2 is just basically a copy of that section of the runner there, runner A1. So alright, that's it. Let me get this put together and we'll check out some different options. Alright, so basically just it's our two sections for the backpack and our two open hands. So once again, for an example today, we're going to be taking a look at these parts on the just regular Alto here. So first of all, swapping out the hands is just a matter of switching that piece on the back. Now the hand color is not going to match, as the yellow version of the Alto here is having this kind of like brown frame color, and these hands are in gray. It's not all really that distracting, I think, but if you're a stickler for that kind of thing, you may be worried about that. That said, I do have to say these open hands do give you some nice options there for posing. Those do actually look quite nice, I think. As for the backpack parts, these will just plug straight into here, into this stock backpack that comes with the Alto. Alternatively, you could plug these straight into just the back of the Alto minus the backpack parts here. And you can see we've got like some hard points there, and then like basically it's just another hard point there and all of this stuff. So you've got some options as to how you would want to plug these in and where, and you can break this down into some different parts, which we'll see in a minute, but essentially there's what that backpack is going to look like. So I gotta say, just before we get into even trying out some different options and things that you can do with this set, I already really like this just because it's a nice, just simple backpack, but it looks the part of being a cool flight type backpack that you can just add to the back without it being like quite as extensive as the actual Alto flight type, which has its kind of flight type backpack as well, which has much larger wings and some like larger parts on it. But this one looks just smaller, a little bit more compact, but still looks very cool and also nicely detailed on there as well. So you've got some cool options, it looks like, with this set. Why don't we try them out? So let's say, for example, these wing parts, you wanted to attach these down here onto his legs like this. And let's see this one over here. And these parts up here at the backpack, you could just turn upwards, opposite to how they were. Now unfortunately with these though, you can't change the angle downwards for them, so they're just kind of stuck at that straight on angle. I mean, there you go, it's pretty much as easy as that, as coming up with some sort of custom variation using these parts just by swapping some things around here and there, and then we'll try out I'll try out maybe one or two other different combinations here just to show you guys some different options that you can do with this. But yeah, I gotta say, really cool set actually, and again, just for like a couple bucks, you can't really go wrong with this. It's really a nice set, I think, that gives you some really cool options if you wanted these sort of type of parts that you wanted to add to your kit. And of course, this is just with what's included here. If you wanted to mix and match these parts with other different option sets as well, and then even getting into like custom modification of these, not even just like plug and play with the parts just as they are, if you wanted to actually modify them further, I think they could definitely look really cool. So a really great set, definitely I highly recommend this one, and this is my favorite of the option sets so far, but I've still got a few yet to go, so stay tuned. If you guys do have any other further questions or comments about this particular set though, feel free to ask down in the comment section below, and thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.